and to shed more light on this topic. I'm so delighted to be accompanied over the phone by Dr. Ayman Ghoniem, the economic expert. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, madam.
It's always a pleasure to have you in Cairo local time.
Well, the pleasure is mine.
Well, Doctor, first of all, we need to just speak about why is the timing of this year's session considered regularly significant?
Well, actually, the Egyptian Jordanian Cooperation Committee has been held regularly, I think, since the 1980s, maybe in 1984. And actually, it's an exemplary vehicle of cooperation between Arab countries. It sets a very good example of the commitment of two Arab countries to cooperate for the best interests of their economies and of their people. Now, the world presently faces a lot of challenges, as we all know, either on the geopolitical side or on the economic side. And of course, politics and economics are interrelated. So if we're talking about the economic challenges, of course, the trade warfare between the United States and its major trade partners, China, the European Union, Canada, Mexico, and Japan, and the American movement to increase the custom duties levied on the imports from these countries. And actually, such warfare threatens the economic stability of the world because it threatens reducing the international trade, reducing the growth rates of the major economies of the world, and hence causing a worldwide economic slowdown. Also, it threatens the increase in inflation rates because the prices of the imported items will increase, and of course, these trade partners of the United States will have to retaliate and will increase their custom duties on the American trade or the American exports. And so this will increase this threatens with increasing inflation worldwide, and with increasing the inflation, the ability of the central banks to reduce interest rates to feasible levels will be compromised. We know that the interest rates will increase during the Russia-Ukraine war to fight the ensuing inflation at this period. And most of the economic commentators expected that interest would decline afterwards, but until now, yes, the European Central Bank and the Fed reduced interest rates, but with not at commensurate levels to their previous increases. Also talking about the geopolitical challenges, of course, the Israeli war on Gaza and the Israeli strikes on Iran and the threats that the dispute will expand to the whole Middle East, and of course the geopolitical risks increase in the whole region, and this will compromise, of course, the flow of foreign direct investment, tourism, and other foreign currency flows into the region.
Well, Doctor, of course, we've been speaking about a different cooperation when it comes to trade and different sectors and fields also. So, but right now we can see, since as you said, like these changes when it comes to geopolitical changes also, and there is a lot of changes, there is a lot of challenges, let's say. So, when it comes to the security of energy, how do both countries cooperating to enhance that?
Well, as we know that the topic of energy and energy security is a very hot topic these days, and it's so much related to the political turmoil in the world, whether here in the Middle East or in Europe. We've seen, for example, in Europe, it used to depend predominantly, of course, on the Russian natural gas. And after the Russia-Ukraine war, the whole strategic planning of Europe changed into depending or increasing their dependence on renewable energy, whether solar or wind energy. Here in the Middle East, also we have similar problems because the increase in the prices of energy threatens our economies. It threatens increasing our inflation rates, and that's why Egypt has been moving actively in the field of clean energy and renewable energy, whether solar or wind energy. Also, Egypt has been encouraging the investment in Suez Canal zone in the field of producing clean energy, mainly, of course, green hydrogen. With the Kingdom of Jordan, we share the same problem because the supplies of the natural gas has been compromised, of course, due to many geopolitical issues, including the Israeli war on Gaza. So Egypt and Jordan has been cooperating to guarantee the safe and regular supply of natural gas to provide electricity for their own domestic consumption and industry consumption.
Well, Dr. Ayman Ghoniem, the economic expert, I would like to thank you so much for your informative call and for being in Cairo local time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was all for now, and we come to the end of this episode. Promise we'll be back tomorrow with another colleague and more informative subjects. Until then, it's goodbye.